we're in the game.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
JS Racing. We're in.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Fearless Broadcasting. My name is Pat Wilkinson, up in the booth. Tonight is the championship race for the Wild West Racing League Stanford Witt O'Reilly's Cup Series. And unfortunately, folks, we do have some very sad news at the start of our broadcast tonight. Fellow driver Gene Watkinson, his beautiful wife, excuse the poor look for just a moment. We're going to add a new image for all of you to see. Gene Watkinson's wife, Karen Watkinson, passed away earlier this week after losing a battle to cancer. Our hearts and minds are with Gene and his family as we remember his lovely wife, Karen, out on the racetrack tonight. So we'll sit by and stay quiet. Some of our fellow drivers are choosing to run this beautiful logo, or this beautiful picture, on the hoods of the race cars tonight, as a show of support for our friend Gene. Thank you. Well, folks, we're getting ready to go racing here at Phoenix Speedway, or Raceway, or whatever they call it these days. Forgive me for just a moment. There we go. Now we're back. And apologies if my screen glitches out a little bit tonight. Unfortunately, my iRacing and my radio channels do not seem to be playing along very nicely together. Not sure why, but every time I click into Discord, it is minimizing my iRacing. And I do not really have an actual fix for it at the moment. So we will play around with that for the next time we broadcast. I don't know offhand when that is, as my little trip may be moving up to Saturday night. We go get ready for our championship race. And all of the names are in terrible colors, so I'm going... Ooh, that's the wrong button. There we go. Let's see if we can change that really quick before we get going here. Apologies, folks. We will change it back to the purple color we had last week. Do some on-the-fly fixing. There we go. That looks better. So, your pole sitter. And for some reason, we got put up in the grandstands looking at some derrieres at the moment. James Napier, the number 88 on the pole. He is leading the championship at the moment. Dakota Henderson in second for the championship. Tanner Ensign, the 44, in third. And Mike Presley rounding out your championship four. James Napier, Mike Loveless, Dakota Henderson, Brandon Harris, Tanner Ensign, Jacob Schaffet, Trey Smith, Mike Presley, Scott Rush, Ty Sykes, Gene Watkinson, Brighton Coleman, and me, Pat Wilkinson, up in the booth. We wait for the show to get underway here at Phoenix Raceway. Very unique styled racetrack. James Napier, Dakota Henderson in the number 5, Tanner Ensign in the 44, and Mike Presley in the 0. We are extending our pre-race laps in a few moments of silence for Gene Watkinson's wife. We get underway here with the Wild West Racing League. We're going to remain quiet as we pull up the image of Gene's wife once again. Who's not on the track? Why is he not on track? Dude. Really? You missed the fucking start? Come on, man. That's not fair. Beautiful 4-wide salute there as we get ready to go green flag next time by. 88 of James Napier, 68 of Mike Loveless and the Icing Machine alongside him. Dakota Henderson in third in the number 5 Hendrick Motorsports Machine. 33 of Brandon Harris in the Castrol Toyota. Jacob Schaffet in the Puffy's Swag Shop 00. Tanner Ensign in the 44. Mike Presley in the 0. Trey Smith in the 3. Scott Rush in the 4. Ty Sykes in the 1. Brighton Coleman. Oh, Scott Rush in the 04, my apologies. And Brighton Coleman in the number 4. Gene Watkinson, having missed the start, unfortunately. Don't know what happened there, but we're back. What is going on? Why? What? What is going on? What? What just happened? Why did my game crash? What just happened? Hang on, folks. We might be able to get back in. Excuse me? I apologize, folks. I really do not know what happened here. I'm trying to jump back in as fast as I can. What is going on? I promise, folks, I'm trying my best here. I can't just make it jump. Anything? Anything? Bueller? Come on! I am so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I do not know what just happened. Come on. Please. Would be appreciative if you would work for me, please. There we go. Now we're back. Yes, click on this. Do that. Become work, please. What in the God's green earth is going on? I would like my full screen, please. Cannot believe this. Give me a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Mic is on. What the fuck just happened? Why did all of it break? Save the settings. Alt enter. What is Mr. Son of a bitch! Cannot believe that. Well, folks, it's going to have to look like this for the time being. I don't know what in the hell just went wrong, but I am beyond unhappy now. As all of my live timings decided to fail and break too. I cannot believe this. That's great. Maybe you would like to run full screen. What is happening here? Would any of my shit like to work? Well, folks, apparently all of my equipment just crashed and died, and that's just, I can't fix it, so. So much for all the effort and time I put into making all of this happen, every time. Be great if things would just work, but guess not, so. Alright, folks, well, we're trying to restart the stream now. Alright, folks, well, we're trying to restart the stream now. But apparently, my entire computer just decided to not want to work, so. I promise no. Well, folks, we're trying to make this work. Do not understand what happened to make it crash and fail so colossally, especially on a night where, you know, it's the championship race. Kind of need this to, like, work. Would be great. Can't withdraw, can't launch, can't do a damn thing. Unbelievable. Yes! Join the session. It'd mean a lot to me. It'd mean a lot to the guys that are trying to pay me to do this. validating all of this stuff just so we can start over again. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I really don't know what just happened and why everything decided to die right there. Because now we're on the second attempt of this live stream. Let's see if by some miracle it loads. And if it loads, does it load right? That's a better question. Oh, it loaded on the wrong screen. Oh my God. And now all my stuff's in the wrong place and I can't get it to work. Why, Iracing? Why? What is the point? Why did you do this? There was no reason to do this at all. None. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Everybody who doubted us doesn't know us.
Hey, Tanner, I got bad news for you here.
What's up, buddy?
I'm having a real hard time here with the stream, and we just completely died, had to reset twice. We might be live, we might not be. My computer's screen's now showing on the wrong monitor. I can't get anything to work.
Well, that's alright. We can save the replay and figure out how to get it to you, or if you can get back in and save it, I don't know.
Well, I'm trying to right now. It's just that none of my broadcast stuff is on the right screen, so we just have, basic racing right now with no overlays.
I got you. I got you.
All of my stuff died, and now it's just... And of course, we're still live, too. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry that this is such a complete disaster for no reason. But yes, I at least wanted to bring that to your attention. So, when you see the disappointing live stream later, you know why it happened.
Okay, sounds good, buddy. I appreciate you. We'll figure something
Pissed! Because we're over quarter way through the race, and we've missed a load already. I'm not going to be able to fix it all in time to get it back where I need it. Aha! I got it! Haha! We're back! Okay! We have fixed the live stream. We had to play around with it, but we're back! I'm so sorry, everybody. I really do not know what happened, but we're back. 27 laps in. Alright. Hopefully that is better. Alright, we're trying to at least fix the microphone here so we're not blowing out eardrums all night. Yes, we are here once again with the Wild West Racing League Stanford Widow Riley's Cup Series and their championship race here at Phoenix Motor Speedway. Tanner Ensign, Mike Presley, 1 and 2. James Napier, 88, down in 5th. And Dakota Henderson in 6th. These are all your championship drivers. Getting ready to go green flag once again here. Again, folks, I really do truly apologize. I do not know what happened. Green flag is out once again here at Phoenix. 44 on the 0, getting up into the 04. Or 00, excuse me. Side by side through turns 1 and 2. Down the backstretch they come. Side by side down the backstretch they go. Mike Presley in the 0 still leading the way. 00 of Jacob Schoffett getting up into the mix. 3 wide into turn 3 and 4. Into the dogleg they come across the start finish line. Start a lap 30. Dakota Henderson. Mike Presley, Dakota Henderson, 44, and the 88 on the bottom of the racetrack, making beautiful moves into turn 1. Tanner Ensign and James Napier taking the positions away from the leader. 00 trying to go with them. One car bouncing off the wall is the icy 68 machine of Mike Lovelace. Brandon Harris and Ty Sykes a little further back. Brenton Coleman maybe as well with a little contact on the wall. That's okay. Everybody still going here. 44 staying on the surface. 88 and the 00 down through the dogleg. Couple more cars bouncing off the wall. Still green after a couple cautions that thankfully saved the live stream a little bit. Hooray! Managed to not completely ruin our live stream. I, once again, folks, really do truly apologize. I don't know why everything crashed all at once. Streamlabs, Discord, SDK, and Iracing all died collectively at the same time. .34 of 90 laps completed, just shy of 50 laps to go here at Phoenix Raceway. Couple cars into the wall once again. 68 of Mike Lovelace off the wall. Tanner Ensign, Dakota Henderson, James Napier, Jacob Schoffett, Trey Smith, Mike Lovelace, Mike Presley, Ty Sykes, Brandon Harris, Brenton Coleman, Scott Rush, me, Pat Wilkinson, and Gene Watkinson, who we are racing for tonight. Dakota Henderson down to the bottom, off of the dogleg there, staying side by side with the 44, making a move for the lead here at Phoenix. 88 looking up the inside as well on the 44. 44 tucks in behind the 5. 88 behind him, 00 with a big slide off of 2. Mike Lovelace and Mike Presley, Trey Smith, challenging to get up into the top 3, a little bit ways back. Dakota Henderson leading the way now. All top 3 cars are championship contenders. Jump down to Mike Presley now in the 0. Under pressure from the 1 of Ty Sykes behind him. All the way up into the wall, tagging it slightly and running on the racetrack at the moment. Trying to keep that car as clean as he can. Scott Rush 3 laps down. Not sure what happened to him, but he is a long ways back off the rest of the field. Not sure if he's just having a rough night out there, if we got involved in a wreck early. But wish you best of luck out there, Scott. Get back up into the lead as we jump back up to our leader now, Dakota Henderson, Tanner Ensign, James Napier side by side through turns 3 and 4. Down the backstretch they come. 88 sliding up behind the 44. 5, 44, and 88. Into the dogleg they come. Past the start-finish line. Nobody choosing to go all the way down to the apron like we were seeing earlier in the race. Hopefully we'll be able to re-upload the broadcast, the first part that we missed, due to the previous issues. 68 up into the wall again. He's going to keep pounding that wall if he's not too careful. Dakota Henderson trying to run away with it at the moment. 00 trying to get up into the mix as well with the top 3. He's not too far behind. Off of turn 4 once again. Top 6 still within a good length of each other, not pulling too far away. Dakota Henderson still trying to lead the way at the moment. Apologies for the coughing, folks. A little dry tonight. Tanner Ensign, James Napier within a half second of Dakota Henderson, falling a little bit back off of turn 4, charging up towards the dogleg now. Phoenix being a unique setup where essentially the start-finish line is basically in the middle of a turn. And of course, with the open dogleg setup, you can run basically all the way down to the pit road wall, coming off of the turns. Two laps to halfway here with the Wild West Racing League Stanford Witt O'Reilly's Cup Series Championship. Tonight, once again, we are racing for Gene Watkinson, who sadly lost his wife a couple days ago due to the battle with cancer. Karen Watkinson, who we are racing for tonight. Halfway through the race here at Phoenix Raceway, Dakota Henderson still leading the way. He's gaining a lot on the 88 and the 44, who are now duking it out for second place. Jacob Schaffet up to third now on the inside of the 44. Jacob Schaffet on your screen now, the 00 machine. 68 Icy Machine catching up to the 44. He's starting to make up some time. Mike Lovelace. 44 of Tanner Ensign. Down to third in the championship for the moment. Mike Presley down in 7th in the championship in the 0. 68 bumping the wall once again on the outside. Mike Lovelace looking to make the move on the inside on the 44. Dives down to the bottom of the racetrack. Through turns 1 and 2. Gets right on by the 44. 44 not letting him have it that easy. Side by side down the backstretch they come. 44 of Tanner Ensign not letting him have it that easy. 68 still trying to make the move happen. See if Tanner Ensign decides to go all the way down to the dogleg. He does not. Jacob Schaffet and the 68 of Mike Lovelace do, however. He is still right behind the 68, but has a wide entry into turn 1. Does not have the speed through 2. Gets a run off of 2, though. Down the backstretch they go once again. Still trying to adjust my microphone here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure that is lower now. So hopefully we don't have funny mic, as we like to call it in the industry. Dakota Henderson still leading the way here. James Napier behind him. Jacob Schoffett in third. Mike Lovelace in fourth now. Mike Presley now behind Tanner Ensign, trying to catch up for that 5th place, at least get 3rd in the championship at the moment. Dakota Henderson still leading the way. Off a turn 2 they come, charging down towards the dogleg. In turn 3 and 4. 51 laps completed. Next time by James Napier, about 3/4 of a second off Dakota Henderson. Dakota Henderson still trying to run away with it at the moment. Dakota trying to have a masterclass race out here. Not sure how much longer he's going to be able to make that fuel or tire survive, though, as we come down to 40 laps to go. 39 at the line. Dakota Henderson still leading at the moment. Still pulling away on James Napier as he tags the wall past the start-finish line. James Napier about 2nd back. Jacob Schoffett almost 2 seconds behind. Just a little over. Mike Lovelace making the pass on Jacob Schoffett for 3rd place now. 68 Icy Machine. Under pressure still from the 00. 00 down to the inside, doesn't get the timing right, gets blocked by the 68 Icy Machine. 44 trying to challenge the 00 and the 68 for 3rd. Try to get back up into championship contending is Tanner Ensign, who we're on board with now. 55 laps completed at the line. 35 laps to go. Mike Presley, the next championship car, down in 6th place at the moment. One car, Ty Sykes, trying to make the move on him as the caution comes out. Second caution of the night here at Phoenix Raceway. This is Fearless Broadcasting, brought to you by the Stanford Witt Foundation, broadcasting the Wild West Racing League. Scott Rush down pit road, as he's had a crash. He has had to jump down to pit road. So this has happened earlier than what the game is letting me say. Oh, he just overdrives all the way up into the wall. Can't get it back down. Tries continuing, realizing he doesn't have the ability to do so. And has to get towed down to pit road. And absolutely everybody comes down pit road except for... Nope. Brandon Harris down pit road and Brayton Coleman down pit road. Every single car on the racetrack that are still in the race is down pit road at this moment. Dakota Henderson being the lead car at the moment. He needs the best stop out of everybody to get back out there and take the lead here once again off of pit road. Doesn't overshoot his stop. Beautiful parking for the 5. 33, last car on pit road. Dakota Henderson with a beautiful launch. 00 right behind him. 68 gets the jump on him, though. 88 right there as well. James Napier right behind him. Dakota Henderson, James Napier, Mike Loveless, Jacob Shoffett, Tanner Ensign, Mike Presley, Ty Sykes, and Trey Smith. Brandon Harris and Brighton Coleman still down pit road. Everybody starts getting situated once again here for the green flag at Phoenix Raceway. Pace car will be off this time by. Everybody lining up side by side. Dakota Henderson, James Napier, Mike Loveless, Jacob Shoffett, Tanner Ensign, Mike Presley, Ty Sykes, Trey Smith, Brighton Coleman, Brandon Harris, and Scott Rush. Top two side by side. First and third rows are all four championship cars. Pace car is off. It's about half a lap back to the restart zone. Wild West Racing League brought to you by Stanford Witt Foundation. Broadcasted by us here at Fearless Broadcasting. Through the restart zone they go. Green flag is out once again here at Phoenix. Wild West Racing League brought to you in part by WYO Outlaw Custom Diecast and Redline Radio. Side by side through turns 1 and 2. Once again, Dakota Henderson and James Napier side by side down the backstretch they go. Mike Presley falling back. Still side by side for the lead. Dakota Henderson getting the edge out on James Napier in the 88. 88 runs way up high. Wrestles it back down towards the inside. Keeping the speed up. Rest of the field starting to catch up now. 68 up into the wall once again. 88 or 00 as well, excuse me. 88 still trying to catch up to the 5. 5 up into the wall. 88 trying to catch him down the front stretch, excuse me. Side by side almost with the 5. Doesn't have the speed to do it. Sliding through turn 2 there is the 88. 30 laps to go this time. 88 falling way back now. 68 running all over him. 00 trying to chase him down on the outside. 88 with some problems. He's over 0.7 seconds behind now. '88 under pressure from the 68 and the 00 on the outside. Dakota Henderson running away with it as James Napier has another big slow spot through turn 3. He's now a full second behind. Will Dakota Henderson be able to run away with it for the remainder of the race? James Napier with a better run that time through turns 3 and 4. Past the start-finish line. Trying to catch up to Dakota Henderson. He's gained 0.1 of a second. He needs to start getting the momentum up, though. Can't afford any more mistakes. 26 laps to go at the line here. Dakota Henderson running away with it once again in the Hendrick Motorsports number 5. James Napier in second in the number 88 Milwaukee machine. Mike Loveless in the 68 IC machine. Jacob Shoffett in the 00 Puffy's Swag Shop machine. fellow sponsor of Fearless Broadcasting. Ty Sykes in the 1. Tanner Ensign in the 44 Stanford Witt Chevrolet. Trey Smith in the 3. Mike Presley in the 0. Brandon Harris in the 33. Brayton Coleman in the 4. "24 laps to go at the line." Dakota Henderson still running away with it. He's still 0.8, 0.9 seconds ahead of James Napier. James not having a lot of speed through these turns as he starts gaining now 0.7 and falling. Dakota Henderson running a little higher through turns 1 and 2. James Napier down to 0.6 for a second, but gaining time once again on him is Dakota Henderson. Not sure what Dakota is able to do with that race car through these turns. He's just able to settle it down nicely and get that car running the way he wants to. Mike Lovelace getting up into the wall for a moment there. James Napier not having the night he wants. 22 laps to go at the line. 88 car of James Napier falling further and further back off of Dakota Henderson. Jump down to James Napier now in the 88 Milwaukee machine. 68 Icy machine of Mike Lovelace behind him. Trying to catch up to Dakota Henderson, but he is now officially 1 second up. Tanner Ensign and Mike Presley falling down to 7th and 8th position. 4 cars between two of our championship contenders and our 2 leaders. 68 with a big shunt against the wall. 20 laps to go at the line. Dakota Henderson still leading the way, now officially 1 second up and gaining. Mike Lovelace, 0.3 behind James Napier. Can James fight him off to hold that second place? Mike Lovelace up into the wall once again. Ty Sykes, up to 4th, trying to chase them both down. Jacob Shoffett falling down to 5th. Trey Smith in 6th. Tanner Ensign in 7th. Mike Presley in 8th. Brandon Harris in 9th. Brayton Coleman in 10th. And Scott Rush is out of the race. Once again, folks, I really do want to apologize for what happened earlier with the stream. I really do not know what happened, but I want to apologize to all of you because, of course, those of us here at Fearless Broadcasting want to offer all leagues that we broadcast for the very best streaming and broadcasting that we can do for all of you. And unfortunately tonight it just seems that it's going to be subpar. And I truly want to apologize for that as the 68 goes all the way down into the dogleg, slides way up, almost doors the 88 into turn 1. 68 of Mike Lovelace in the Icy machine getting by. 88 not letting him have it that easy, trying to contest down the backstretch, doesn't have the speed to do it. Might try to go for the same move here into turn 4. Dakota Henderson 1.3 up on Mike Lovelace. And another 0.3 behind Mike is James Napier in the 88. 15 laps to go. This point, I don't think, unless there's a monumental accident, Dakota Henderson, excuse me, I'm getting all confused because I was so angry and so frustrated and so worried I wasn't going to be able to fix the broadcast. Dakota Henderson is most likely going to win this race at this point. He's still 1.1, 1.2 up on Mike Loveless. "13 laps to go here at Phoenix Speedway under the lights. Dakota Henderson in the number 5 Hendrick Chevrolet still leading the way. Mike Loveless in the 68 Ford Icy machine trying to catch up. James Napier in the 88 next championship contender is down in third and falling back on Mike Loveless. He's still 0.3 behind. Dakota Henderson gaining another 0.2 seconds in those last handful of laps. Ty Sykes in fourth. Jacob Shoffett in fifth. Trey Smith in sixth. Tanner Ensign in seventh. Mike Presley in eighth. Brandon Harris in the 33 down in ninth. And Brighton Coleman in 10th. Scott Rush is out of the race. Slowly ticking down the laps here at Phoenix Raceway. Trying to get as much time back as they can before Dakota Henderson crosses the start-finish line. Mike Loveless still falling back. James Napier gaining 0.1 of a second. He's starting to catch up to Mike Loveless. Not sure if Dakota used too much too fast, but he's starting to slow down a little bit. Jump down to James Napier in the 88. Through the dog leg, past turn 1. Getting right under the wing of the 68 in front of him. As we have a caution on the racetrack. Let's jump and see what happened here. Trey Smith we're on board with now in the 3. Spins it out into turn 2 and backs it into the wall. Very unfortunate there for the number 3, but even worse news for the number 5 as everybody comes down pit road for fresh tires. Dakota needing a perfect pit stop here. Brandon Harris staying out, taking the lead for the time being. James Napier needs a better start, or better stop, excuse me, than Dakota Henderson. So it might be worth only taking 2 tires and a little extra fuel in case we go to overtime. Jacob Shoffett off pit road. Tanner Ensign off pit road. Jacob Shoffett up to second. Tanner Ensign, now your championship leader. Dakota Henderson down to 5th. James Napier in 6th. And Mike Presley in 7th. Brandon Harris down pit road this time. Not sure if he was trying to get a lap back. Didn't register that he was a lap down. Tanner Ensign up to second place. Jacob Shoffett, now your leader. 3 Fords and 3 Chevys. Tanner Ensign knows he's going to need every ounce of horsepower that car has to win this race. He needs to get the perfect break alongside Jacob Shoffett and block Dakota Henderson into turn 1. Pace car's lights are off, getting ready to go green flag this time by. Most likely for the final time tonight. Everybody warming up their tires just that little bit more. 44 on your screen we're on board with now of Tanner Ensign, Mike Loveless. Dakota Henderson behind him. Through the restart zone, Jacob Shoffett on the point. Green flag is out once again. Beautiful start from the 00 and the 44. A lot of cars choosing to go down through the dogleg. Jacob Shoffett with a big run off of turn 1. Or through the dogleg, excuse me. Mike Loveless making the move. 3 wide for a moment there into turn 1. 44 with a big slide, takes himself out. Destroys the 5. Gets tangled up with the 1 and the 3. Caution comes out again. 4th caution of the night. 33 also involved. Big smoke from the 44. Very poor timing on that for Tanner Ensign. Not what... Jacob Shoffett, now your race leader once again. James Napier in the 88. Managing to survive that. Mike Loveless in the 68 up to 2nd. Mike Presley up to 4th. Double 0, 68, 88, and the 0. Brighton Coleman also managing to get around that. Tanner Ensign, Dakota Henderson, Ty Sykes, Trey Smith, and Brandon Harris all down pit road. Huge contact for a lot of drivers. Couple cars having to get towed down to pit road here. Brandon Harris and Trey Smith both having to get towed back to down to the pits.
This one's for every one of those fans in the stands that pull for me every week and take all the bullshit from everybody else.
Hello, Trey.
Oh, what up? I figured I'd make my presence known. I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna stay here for these last couple laps. I want to do this with Pat. We're gonna rock it. I'm kind of pissed. I had a great run going. Next thing I know, all I see was Tater get loose and take us all with him.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the way it goes here at Phoenix. This place is, as we were saying before, in practice, terrible. This was my worst race in the truck series by a mile. I remember it clear as day.
I did too. That was my worst finish. Actually, it was like 2nd to last. I think the only person I beat was Tanner. But
As long as we're not racing here again in the upcoming season, I do not care.
Alright, I think we're going to green. Gonna go green right here. I could be wrong.
Yep, pace
It's gonna
car's
be
lights are
interesting,
off.
man.
You're welcome to stay up here if you want. Pace car's lights are off. Down pit road it goes. Jacob
I'm gonna do my
Shoffett on the
best with
point.
what I
68
have
of Mike Loveless in the icy machine alongside him. 88, 0. 2 championship cars down in the 2nd row. Brighton Coleman, Dakota Henderson side by side. Ty Sykes and Tanner Ensign still down pit road.
Yeah, Tanner's race was ended. You mind if I do it, Pat? You mind if I do it?
Go ahead.
Let's call it. Alright, green flag is back in the air. Go, look. Oh, look. Oh no!
Oh, we got trouble once again!
No! Looked like the
5th caution.
go to the high side, and Mike went to pinch him off there. No, not Mike.
Mike Mike just hooked a hard right across the 5. What was he thinking?
No, I'm looking at the replay right here. Just kind of rewound it. We didn't even go green yet, or if we did go green, it looked like Loveless just had a bad start. Mike checked up. Dakota went high. I think Mike was just trying to push him up and expect Dakota to back out of it. Just what it looks like from my personal opinion. Probably a good thing you can't hear the iRacing chat.
Yes, there's a reason why we turned that off.
Yeah. But, this is going to be interesting. I think this gives James pretty much gives James the championship.
Well, we're
Unless
going
Dakota-
back to
Dakota's back
overtime.
up here.
Dakota's choosing to stay out. His nose is caved, and that car is probably spaghetti tubes underneath it. But we're going to try it again. Unless we have another catastrophic start, we're going to go once again, and Henderson's going to have another go at it. I think Mike Presley, is going to be out of the race this time.
I am not sure. I don't know if he uses fast repair or not.
Well, he's down pit road now. He's about to be a lap down if he doesn't get a move on. So,
Fair enough, fair enough.
so it's now a 2-car race. The spotless number 88 versus the very wrecked number 5. Jacob Shoffett, Mike Loveless on the front row, James Napier, Bryton Coleman in the second row, Ty Sykes and Dakota Henderson in the third. Mike Presley back out on the racetrack. He's better part of a minute behind, trying to catch up to the rest of the field before we go green.
This is gonna be a wild finish. I'll see what happens. We know the history between Jacob and James and Dakota, so we'll see how this goes, how this plays out here.
That's all we can do at this point. Pace car is off. 00 with a bit of a lead there. Probably just trying to help that 88 get some clean air. Mike Presley charging down the backstretch, trying to catch up before we go green once again.
I think he's gonna be
Rolling
there
up
just
towards
in
the
time.
restart zone. Getting
Here we
ready.
go. Going back to green. No, green flag is back in there. Good start by Jacob. James right there, side by side with Loveless, going through the dog leg.
Off the dog leg they
Jacob.
come. Down the front stretch. 68 with a high line, but manages to keep it clean. 88 trying to contest, at least get second place. Sliding up behind the 68 Icy machine. Still on board with the 88 of James Napier. White flag this time by coming back no matter what.
Jacob Shoffett, first race back after what, about a month or two?
About that, Jacob Shoffett
kind of
will jump
trouble.
up to him now through turns 1 and 2. Just has to make it through turn 3 and pass the dogleg to win his race here at Phoenix for the first race back in better part of a month and a half, 2 months, I think.
Something like that. Loveless.
Jacob Shoffett and the Puffy Swag Shop 00 spins across the line and wins. And he managed to keep it off the wall.
And ladies and gentlemen, your champion for the Stanford Witt Foundation O'Reilly Series, Xfinity Series, whatever you want to call it, is James Napier in that 88.
Couldn't agree with you more. James Napier in the 88 is your championship winner. And Jacob Shoffett is your race winner as well here at Phoenix for the final race of the O'Reilly's Stanford Witt Foundation Cup Series. As we watch James Napier burn it down, the 00 coming up to join him just now on the bottom of your screen. Let's get James up in here now as your race winner, or as your championship winner, I should say. My apologies.
Merry off season and a happy Christmas.
Your opinion of him was?
James Napier, this is Pat Wilkinson. I'm in the booth. You got me.
Yes, sir.
James, congratulations on a fantastic win in the championship for the Wild West Stanford Witt O'Reilly's Cup Series. What do you have to say after a win of the championship?
It feels great. First of all, I want my thoughts and prayers go out to Gene and his family. And it just feels great. TNR Designs, you know, they brought me a fast car. Wild West guys, they put on a good show every night. Man, I'm just speechless right now. Won the Rookie of the Year, too, so that's another good, awesome feeling, too. It's just, yeah. Overall, it was a good race. I hate it for Dakota because he had the fastest car tonight.
Couldn't agree with you more. He was just running away with it for a long time there towards the end of the race. But a couple late wrecks there really kind of ruined it for him. But regardless, congratulations on the championship win. Is there anything else you'd like to add, Trey?
Congratulations, man. You know, you earned it. You went fast all year. Any other shout-outs you want to give out tonight?
Shout out to all the fans that watch us. Looking forward to next season, and let's go.
Righty.
Thank you, James.
Thank you.
James
That was
Napier,
your third
20...
place finisher and your first place championship winner, James
I bring
Napier.
the gas man up here now. The gas man, Jacob Shoffitz.
Oh, well, I was going to pull Mike Lovelace up since he was second, but that's fine.
Go ahead. I mean,
Well, he's just disappeared, so they both disappeared. No! Where'd they go?
I got it.
Come back! There's Mike.
There's Lovelace.
Mike Lovelace. This is Pat Wilkinson above the booth. You got me.
Hey, Pat.
Mike, congratulations on a second place finish here at Phoenix Raceway for the final race of the season. What do you think was your secret to getting out and breaking away from some of the guys towards the end of the race?
The strategy calls, just a little bit of luck as well. The racing gods, I guess, had a little bit of chaos in store for everybody there at the end. And so it was just do what you can and race what you got. Dakota and James both had an awesome night all night. They raced great. They were smart. It just did not fall into their favors there at the end. And it sucks for them, but I'll take the second place. I'm happy for my teammate Jacob to take the win. And congratulations to James for his championship.
Appreciate that. Trey, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, real quick, how'd my rear bumper taste? Just out of curiosity, I figured, I thought that was a delicious spoonful there, brother. That's a two-part question. How my bumper taste, and then what do you felt like was you kind of going for the win there? Because I seen on the last lap you kind of drove it in nice and deep, like. You know,
oh yeah. Oh no, I was giving it all I got on that last lap. James got up there and contested me a little bit, and I think he felt the smart strategy there was to back out. He knew he would have got the win for the championship, and so I said I'm going to send it, and so I did it for Dale and sent it all through the corners. Just didn't have enough to get there to Jacob's bumper, and I guess per se rattle his cage, but. I gave it all I got there, and yeah, that bumper tasted good. I sat behind it for a couple laps there, and you know, I was letting you know I was there.
Still didn't rattle my cage, but we're all right. We'll take it to the next race. All right.
That's right.
No, it's always good racing with you, brother. You're always fast. Any shout outs you want to give before you get out of here?
Of course, all the Fearless guys, all the guys over here that race weekly. It's always great to see the same guys, same see the same things going out. I love all the guys. I love all doing this racing. I love that we are able to do this stuff on a weekly basis and have a great group of people to do that with. Of course, my typical shout out to my Meals and Wheels people and the Water Wheel Foundation. And of course, this week it's the Fuck Ice Machine. And so I appreciate it all.
Good to hear.
Well, thanks, Mike, for joining us up in the booth for just a couple of moments, and hope to see more of you next season. How's that sound?
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Appreciate your time. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, I do not see our race winner, Jacob Schaffet, anywhere in the radios.
I think he got scared off. I don't know. I think one of us scared him off.
Well, he's in... Oh, no, that's not him. Okay. Well, I guess he's just going to miss out. A little unfortunate.
Unfortunately. But, hey, Pat, guess what, brother?
What's up?
I'm excited to announce this. Real quick, are you doing the thing on Sunday with us?
This Sunday? No.
Okay. But you will be here for next Wednesday, correct?
I should.
Okay. So for those of you watching, Gen 4 is officially back, baby. We're back in the Gen 4s on Sunday for the duels, and then the season starts with our version of the Daytona 500. Real quick, just want to say, I know we've given Gene a bunch of shout-outs tonight, so I'm going to give him one more. Gene, we love you, brother. I hope you're watching. We're always here for you. Just one big happy family. Also, since today is 25 years to the day we lost the greatest NASCAR driver of all time, it is officially Do It for Dale season. And Pat, mark my words, I want you to mark this at this time. I'm doing it for Dale at Daytona, and I don't care. Number 3 is going to victory lane. 25 years to the day, old son. Or 25 years to the season, we'll say. We're going to do it for Dale. Race hell, praise Dale. Let's keep on rolling, baby.
Well, we'll have to see all about that on Wednesday when we're back. I believe right now the plan's still kind of up in the air, so I'm not sure if I'm gone Saturday or if I'm gone Sunday until...
Everybody who doubted us doesn't know us.
And hello, Tanner. Everybody's joining the booth as we're still live because we haven't finished yet.
Hey, I figured we'd bring in one of the heartbreakers. Or heartbreakers,
yeah.
to say.
Nothing new.
Oh, here. I got the...
Well, we appreciate you, Tanner. Don't worry.
Yeah, Pat, watch this. So, Tanner is on number 44, Wild Outlaw Custom Diecast, Stanford Whip Foundation, Ford Mustang. Talk us through your race tonight and what you feel like you could have done better.
I feel like we could have ran it literally anywhere else for a championship race.
I couldn't agree with you more.
The car sucked. My pit crew didn't help me out. I got to the front, and their shitty setups put us in the wall. No, I fucking overdrove the motherfucker, but...
This is PG-ish, guys. Please be nice.
Are we still live?
Yeah,
I
live.
got told off by Ethan earlier this week. I need to keep it remotely PG-ish
Well,
with
that's
some
on
George
me.
Carlin flavoring in there, please.
Want my 50 points back for that?
Rated M for mature.
No, the car was all right in the short run. I could stay with Dakota and James. Nobody had anything for Dakota, I don't think. And then, yeah, I just overdrove it on 2 tires. It didn't stick the way that I thought it would, and put ourselves in the wall. Then all eyes were on teammate Mike, and he got put in the wall, and congratulations to James Napier on his championship. Thoughts and prayers go out to Gene Watkinson. I know he really enjoyed that tribute we did at the start of the race. And I don't know, I either got to quit making the Final Four or I got to win a championship, because this is a hard conversation to have this many times.
Okay, listen. Okay, we can forget about Indy. Okay, we got through that one. All right, I'm just saying.
All right.
I apologize 9 million times.
Well, folks, we're
No
burning
one-
time here. So as these two bicker, this has been Fearless Broadcasting, brought to you by SDK Gaming and Iracing Live Timing, despite all of it crashing earlier and some slight swearing on my side. This has been the Wild West Racing League Stanford O'Reilly's Cup Series Championship, going to, of course, James Napier and Jacob Shoffett for the race win. And until next time, goodbye,
Race
farewell,
hell, praise
and
death.
amen.
Yes, sir. Race hell, praise death.
Racing. We're in the
Okay.
game.
Mic and desktop is off. I gave him a free pass for the final few races of Xfinity, just so we wouldn't have any conflict. If he comes back with something next Wednesday on the Gen 4s, I'm gonna say, okay, you've made your point, it's time to change it back.
Stop!